Stay at home while we stay at work. Fine, but I want you to understand that with every passing second, we are here risking our lives to ensure the safety of our nation. So instead of discriminating against us when you see us, give us your love and give us your support. Because in the midst of all this, we have to understand that we in this thing together. Out of many one people, I love my country and I love my people. So just give us the support.
All right, health workers at a hospital in the Philippines are now the targets of discrimination after the hospital confirmed it is treating its first COVID-19 positive case in the province. And a few weeks ago, some of our very own nurses experienced some form of discrimination when members of the transport system denied nurses of their service. We have with us on Skype registered nurse from the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, Kevin Morrison. Hi, good morning, Kevin. Welcome to Smile Jamaica.
Good morning and good morning, Jamaica. It's a pleasure to be here.
Kevin is high on life this morning.
Very much high.
Yes.
Too high if you ask me.
Well,
we would agree.
What is that about, Kevin? Is that just naturally who you are, or what is that about?
Yes, I'm just always happy. I'm always high on life, appreciating the little things.
Yeah, especially now, right?
Yes, definitely so.
Yeah.
All right. No, so we're talking about discrimination against health workers. Kevin, first of all, let's define what we mean when we say discrimination. What's happening with you?
All right, the thing is, a lot of people have been messaging me, telling me that, taxi operators are not carrying them in their vehicles and people are walking wide when they see them on the streets. So hence why I put out that video, and try to be an advocate for everybody, for all the nurses and healthcare workers that are out there who are experiencing this discrimination.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been experiencing any of it yourself?
I must be honest, I've never had a situation like that before. And to be honest, since this COVID-19, we have been getting a whole lot of praise. When people see me in the street or in the town, I'm treated as a hero, so to speak, without the cape.
Well, that kind of makes my second point, because I was going to ask, apart from the transport issue, what are the other types of discrimination that you're hearing about? So have your coworkers shared any other instances with you?
Yes, but not at my hospital, but there's this thing going on that persons, members of staff, are treating them differently. It doesn't happen where I work, but if it does happen anywhere else, I'm begging you guys, please stop. It's not something that we want to see happen. We're in this thing together.
I want to narrow down what differently means, Kevin, because I want people to understand the behavior that they're displaying and that they're to stop it. So what is it? Do they not go in contact with them? If they see them, they remove themselves? Give me some instances.
I think we're having a bit of technical issues there.
Yeah. Are you hearing me now?
Could you repeat that question?
Right. I was saying I want some instances. Give me an example, because sometimes we say discrimination and people don't even know that that's what they're doing. So what do? They exit the room when they come in. They don't want to eat with them.
And the thing is, we play it off casually and not know that it is discrimination. For example, they might joke and say, hey, don't come near me. And they would literally move from where you are. In their heads, they're just making a joke, but we who are in the situation, it doesn't feel well.
So let me ask you, your hospital is now kind of on the map in Jamaica for having taken care of the first fully recovered patient, So the team get a serious big up the other day. How have you guys been dealing with what is a natural fear for many for dealing with, coming into contact with folks who may have COVID, with all the things that we've heard about it? How has your team been able to manage despite what you've heard? I mean, I know you're all trained to deal with situations like this, but tell me.
Well, initially there was this fear factor because we have heard what COVID is doing all over the world. So there was a bit of fear, but we started to look at it as a situation where these are just patients like any other patients. They were individuals before the COVID, so we should treat them as such, and we have been doing that. And if you ask any one of the patients at the St. Anne's St. Anne's Bay Hospital, I can say St. Anne's Bay Hospital, right?
Yes.
Yes.
They'll tell you how well the communication and the relationship is between the healthcare workers and the patients.
I know when we say healthcare workers, most of us just think doctors and nurses, Kevin. But I had a discussion
Yeah.
with other members of the health team, the people in customer service, the security
Porters.
guards, the porters, who feel like when we express concern for the nurses, we overlook the fact that they also have to engage with COVID patients when they come in. Would you
Yes, they
agree?
do. They do engage with the patients as well.
Yes. Right. So you think they
Because
should also
in
be
the St.
treated?
Anne's Bay Hospital, I can speak for where I work, it's a team effort. So it's not a case where the nurses and the doctors are the only ones who are seeing the patients and that the almost every level of staff come into contact with patients there. So we respect the work that everybody has been putting in. So this is not to bring the praise to doctors and nurses. You know, it's for everybody at the hospital.
Just teamwork making the dream work. So,
Teamwork.
yes. So let me ask you now, Kevin. You said there was initial fear because of what you all had heard and what we have all heard about COVID. How did you process that? And then what would you therefore say to other people in your fraternity in other parts of the island who still have that fear?
Okay, the fear, as I said, it came from what we heard from overseas. But the thing is, we have to remember that when we came into these professions, we had a purpose. So we have to remember that purpose, and we have to literally put our lives on the line to ensure that we have a safer Jamaica. So I encourage everyone that works at the hospital, all levels of staff. You know, it's a big task we have on our hands, but you see, when we work together, it makes it a whole lot easier. So I'm encouraging everyone to work together as a team.
I wonder.
One love.
I wonder if Kevin is the exception or the rule with how people feel. Kevin, is this the mood amongst your colleagues and amongst your peers? We hear other reports of.
Yes, it's always a happy mood. We are always very cheerful, and this is what we bring to the patients who are COVID positive as well. We try to lighten the mood and let them know that, hey, you know, we are here with you. So it's not that you are the patient and we are the healthcare professionals. You can see us as friends. You need to talk. We are here. So we don't just go there for treatment per se. We go there to have conversations and such, you know.
Kevin, you came to the UTech program?
No, the University of the West Indies and by extension the Brownstone Community College.
You're a great example. Yes, isn't he? He's awesome.
I want to ask you a question, but I don't even know if I want to ask. We hear some folks in the
Go ahead.
in the sector saying that they would feel a lot more confident if they had the appropriate gear. Are you guys? You're obviously very well protected. You don't have any issues with PPE or anything like that?
No issue at all. And I must commend the St. Anne's Bay Hospital again. We have everything that we need to battle this pandemic that we are now facing. As I said, I don't know what's happening in the wider Jamaica. Maybe someone can message me after this and tell me what they're experiencing. But speaking for the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, we are doing very good. Very, very good.
All right, all roads lead to St. Anne's.
I'm just saying. I feel like, no man.
Kevin,
Come on over.
No.
What is it about your job that makes you love it so much, Kevin? Because you obviously do.
To be honest, I'm a people person. So anytime I can get to interact with people, you know, it's always a pleasure for me. I like meeting new people. I like to talk. I like to hear their stories, you know. Because I see them as more than a patient, as I said before. There are a book full of stories.
Yeah.
You're a ray of sunshine.
Yes, I think Ministry of Health needs to find Kevin and put him on some promos and some commercials for what's going on with our healthcare system. Yes, we know. Everybody know if you find you now, sir. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much, Kevin Morrison. Thank you for your service and for what you continue to do. And please give our love to your colleagues down at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital.
Will.
All right, Kevin Morrison, registered nurse from the St. Anne's Bay Hospital.
This is a very proud moment for me. Take care, guys.
All right, what good.
I tell you, when you talk about health tourism, that's the kind of person you really want to say.
It's a one love.
Jamaica, be
One
free by Kevin.
Oh my God.